Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I just came out of meditation and I was receiving some downloads that I think can be very helpful because it has very much to do with the collective energies now. So I wanted to share a bit about it. And sort of the background for this, or these downloads, it has to do with, well, the energies, of the whole year in a way. But especially the last month and what we are moving into, and also what will be happening several times. They're showing me right now up to December. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling a bit like disconnected the last days. It's very uncomfortable. Nothing I get worried about or have any fear around, because I have the knowing that some days can be like that, and normally there is something coming out of it, and there will be a message, and there will be, an experience and a learning from it. And today I got the downloads on it, and I sort of, get a picture of it. And the feeling I've been having, it's a bit difficult to describe, but it's a bit like not being fully settled in the body and neither fully connected to my consciousness, or I've been struggling a bit more coming into meditation, which is normally not an issue for me. Also feeling sort of a bit further away from my guides, like, hello you guys, where are you? Like, knowing that they're there and feeling them, but not as easy connecting as it normally is. And it's this feeling of, like what's the clue, like what am I not getting, and sort of just resting in it and doing the practices and just like seeing what's coming and observing everything. And what I was shown today is that it has a lot to do with coming into the physical body. So, and now I start explaining more. Okay, so there, I'm just listening. Yeah, so they're saying that it's, that it has been like so clear, or so difficult to find the words sometimes, like directly translating what I'm getting. Yeah, so like clear and so evident for me, in order to make it like really, really like palpable and is more easy to explain. And it has to do with that we are going to work now. Like there's no time to wait or hesitate or doubt. Those feelings may very well come up, but it's not for staying in and dwelling too much with. It's like more taking what's coming up and being with it and feeling it through and seeing like what's really like the core of this in my body, what's like, what belief system or what is this about, and getting it through and keep going, not like, no, probably, maybe not, like there's a couple of struggles and I don't know, I doubt myself, I don't know if I'm worthy of this, I don't know if this is the right thing, all of those thoughts. Like when they come, remember more that this is something to be cleared out of the body. It's not the truth, right? Just trust yourself, trust your guidance, trust your intuition, and go. And when you hit sort of the wall, or there are some blocks that you might feel, it's not really necessarily a block. It's just residues of belief systems or of patterns that we can just become aware of, and then we can move forward choosing, because that's really important. What do you choose? Do you choose to go into that? Do you choose to keep being in that, believing in that, like dwelling in that trauma or that condition or whatever might be like the root of it? Or do you become aware of it? Because it's very much like a spiral. So what will be coming up now for many will be things that we have been dealing with before, things we have been resolving the trauma around, things we have been becoming aware of before. And now, as we are getting like the same sort of issue coming up, it's not necessarily because it's still there, it's like it's locked in my body, I have to do all this healing around it, I have to like go so deep within, and like I'm being blocked, and probably I'll have to wait some months more before I keep going. Or it's not like that anymore. What I'm saying is that when you recognize that this is something you have been working on, don't see it as, oh, I didn't get it, or I still haven't resolved it even though I thought so, and like, oh my god, there's something wrong with me because I've been looking at this so many times and I haven't got it yet. It seems as it's coming up again. No, it's more like, then if you feel like that, you have been releasing the core of it, but there are these residues in the body that are being released. So don't believe in it. See that it's there, become aware of it, and there will be more like deeper layers of the learning from it that you are going to get from it now. But you're not going or not needing to go back to it and dwell in those feelings. You're going to get it through, get the learning of it, and keep going. And so what I said is that this feeling that I was talking about in the beginning of like not being fully in the body and not really connected, what I wanted to show me in order to be able to explain to the collective about this is that in the because we are going to work now and we have to be in the body in order to do that, and there are so many of us that have different layers of being uncomfortable being in the physical vessel. And when we are uncomfortable, we sort of squeeze. That's what was shown to me, like as if we were like creating tension in the body, squeezing the light to remove from the body. Now it does not go out of the body, the light is always there, but instead of bringing more of the light in and really coming into the body and learning what is possible in the physical body, what is actually in the physical body, we often tend to sort of push ourselves out of the physical body, and being up there, we don't get to do what we are here to do now in this stage. It's all about deepening the connection to the body, which I was talking a bit about probably around a month ago when I did a light language activation around this topic. So it is an ongoing theme, and it will be like a spiraling theme they're showing me up to sometime in December. And what they're saying is that in the demand of things like what we're demanding of ourselves and the self-doubt, that creates tension in the body. and that tension squeezes out some of the energy of the potential. And this has very much to do with the merging and integration of the masculine and the feminine energy as well. So it's really about again and again committing. And because what I was really shown and what I've been feeling and observing is like that polarity within, between like wanting to commit, like to do my work, to be who I am, to like to fully embody my light and keep going with this. And the more old way of going about things, of like demanding something of myself and like being very hard on myself and like it should be done like this and then this will happen and then this will happen, and that control, which I also talked about in the last video, that we are now in this period really being asked to look at where we are controlling ourselves or we are trying to control a situation or other people, and how this control and more masculine way, like the masculine energy, that has been, you know, the way of doing things in society. And then the opposite side of the polarity of the more feminine energy, and actually they showed me this like really surrendering into the body, because we have been feeling for many different reasons uncomfortable being in the body. It's like this ongoing spiral of like feeling a bit stopped and then fully surrendering into the body and just like bringing the light in and being very, very present in the body. And they showed me like you can like breathe down the spine, just follow the spine all the way down and up with your breath and just coming into the body, or you can focus on a specific organ or a specific body part, especially if there's some place you have pain or tension, maybe a place like part of the body that you're uncomfortable with, or like a place you feel that sort of needs more love, and without like trying to like really let the breath work through that resistance to be in the body and in that part of the body, and just keep breathing and just like feeling the breath and being in the body, not trying like to connect or to go out or anything, just really surrendering to be in the body. And that opens the next door. But to do this, we have to commit. We have to choose to do it. We have to, like what it showed me is like you need that masculine energy in order to like do it, to choose to do this. Because it's not going to happen to you. It's something you're co-creating, like your consciousness is co-creating with the body. And this is what we are like coming to understand more deeply. So you need that masculine energy and like that get going kind of like mindset or energy to go into this. And then you need that feminine energy to really surrender into the body. Let your body show you. Let your body hold you. And in that, it opens the next door and you merge polarities within yourself, which allows for more of your light, more of the consciousness of the soul that you are, to open, to feel your body, more of it to come into the body. And that's the way you get more connected. So what I was feeling today when I was in meditation, because I do this every single day, this like breathing into my body and being in my body, and sometimes it's like really easy and it feels like, you know, oh, I'm like so present in my body, and it's like, oh, everything feels amazing, right? And there are other days when it's like I just can't get it. Like I feel my body, I feel grounded, but I don't feel that I'm able to be present inside my body and feel inside my body. And this is a practice, as I said, that I do every single day. And I can really, really recommend it. But in like what I was shown is that when it feels like it sort of stops, there is a deeper surrendering and a deeper commitment that is needed in order to get sort of to the next step and to open that next door. So don't get discouraged if you feel more disconnected at times. It's totally normal. And just instead of going into the resistance and worrying around it, just be really present. Keep doing your practices, and there is something to learn from it. And be very aware of when you're sort of using a more masculine energy and when you're using a more feminine energy, and be aware of the merging of having to let go, of having to surrender, like deep surrender. It's not about giving up. It's not about like surrendering into the body. It's not about the body is the boss. I'm just going to like not do anything, or just let my body like be the boss. It's about bringing the body online as well, and allowing yourself to be in the body and go through the discomfort you may feel doing that, and be aware of the belief systems that comes up. Be aware of the patterns, of the conditioning that you feel like you're bumping against, and just surrender into the body. And from that place you can create. That's where creation happens. It's in the merging of the energies. And that's where, when your light can go to even more potent work, which is very needed right now. So I hope this makes sense for you. Hope I wasn't repeating myself too many times when it's like just had the download and trying to explain it and they keep chattering at the same time. It's a bit more difficult to keep it structured, but I hope it made sense. Please ask if something was not clear to you, and I would love to hear in the comments how you are experiencing this, if it resonates, and please share if you know someone who can get some assistance from this. I'm wishing you a beautiful day, and enjoy and be curious about what will unfold when you deepen your connection to your body. Bye bye.